Yay, yay. Okay, so today we are going to talk about how the summer cookouts are actually a tool for you and not an excuse. We hear all the time the summertime is so hard to stay on track. It's hard to meal prep because we always have cookouts going and we can't do this, that, or whatever. Well, we're going to kick that to the curb, okay? So I'm going to show you guys, and it's perfect timing because yesterday was Father's Day. We had a cookout here at my house, and I'm going to share what I did with everything that I prepared, what I'm going to do now, and how that's going to help me for the rest of the week. So first of all, when you have a cookout, pay attention to what you're planning on having for food at that cookout, right? So, what would I normally have to eat during the week anyways? I would have, some sirloin tips or tenderloins. Which I'm not going to buy tenderloins for a whole big party, but, I would do chicken breast. I would do, like potatoes or rice or, that sort of thing, right? So yesterday what we had was we had burgers, we had marinated steak tips, and we had chicken breasts, and they were all cut. I cut everything. I cut the chicken down the middle, so each chicken breast made 2. And I cut the steak tips into maybe like that, if you can see, right? So easy to portion, right? And I had the marinating and just an Italian mixture, which was awesome. And I know what's in it, so that's always good too. And so this is what I did, right? So here is, first of all, my famous potato salad, right? It's a family recipe. So this, right? It just has mayo, some seasonings, and eggs in it. That's it. And there's not even a ton of mayo. So to have a little bit of this, you're not gonna you're not gonna keel over. So you don't have to worry about it. But what I did was I saved, see, potatoes, right? I boiled the potatoes. I boiled extra potatoes while I was making my potato salad. So now, because we know, if you've been listening to me, potatoes aren't bad. It's what we put on the potatoes, right? So now what I have is I have some already cooked potatoes that I can drizzle some olive oil and Himalayan pink salt and some pepper on to put with a meal, right? So there's leftover potato salad. There's, probably, for me and John, at least 2 servings of potatoes in here, if not more, right? So I don't have to worry about that. I got some brown rice. I don't like minute rice. I like Uncle Ben's rice, but I'm having a really hard time finding Uncle Ben's rice. If anybody knows what the deal is with that, please let me know because it's stressing me out, right? So I'm gonna show you what I did. We cooked extra, and the cool thing is, you guys, I didn't even have to cook yesterday. So my son cooked because he is amazing on the grill. So he did my meal prep for the whole entire week, right? So how cool was that? So you know what you're having for, people, you know how much food you need, all that stuff. Just cook extra because, why not have somebody else, even if it's you cooking, why not take advantage of that time that you have to cook anyway and just do your food for the rest of the week, right? So here we have chicken and steak tips, right? So there's that. I still have some marinating. So later in the week, I can cook those up. And how good are those going to taste after marinating for 2 days, right? So, and for the kids, because we always have kids here with the pool and all that stuff, I saved, and he cooked these for me too, so I don't even have to do it, burgers, right? So, and burgers aren't the worst thing in the world. You can throw those on a salad. That's something amazing to do. If you're out somewhere and you're not sure what to get, get a burger with no bun with some sauteed veggies on it, or, a burger with no bun on a salad. It's so easy. There's so many things you can do with the summertime. So I don't want to hear that it's an excuse anymore, right? So tonight, I don't feel like I'm not going to have I don't feel like the potato salad again and all this stuff. And I'm like, what would be really cool would be if tonight for dinner, because we're doing a little birthday party for the little ones, my niece and nephew, tonight, I have the chicken already cooked and the steak already cooked. So I just went and got a whole thing of romaine, right? And we're going to do Caesar salads. So tonight, I can have a healthy dinner. I can just cut up the chicken. I can cut up the steak. Anybody can have whatever. Have you guys ever had a steak tipped Caesar salad? It is ridiculous. If you haven't tried it yet, please, please, please try it, right? So I have dinner for tonight. there's no way we're gonna even go through all of this stuff, right? I still have dinner for the rest of the week, right? My chicken and this. All I have to do is, this is like, I mean, I'm sure I haven't cooked this kind of rice, I don't think. But, I mean, it can't take more than 10, 15 minutes. I know that Uncle Ben's takes a little bit longer, but, you know, and then we've talked before about the frozen veggies, you know. Throw them in and steam them, and they're like good to go. So I literally have all my food for the week right here, and I didn't even have to cook most of it. So I hope that helps. Pay attention to what you're making for your cookouts and use that to your advantage. It's time that you spent preparing anyways. I mean, that's what we do when we're having people over. We spend time and we're preparing and we're making sure, because it's all about food, right? So we have to put that time in anyway. Somebody's got to cook. Maybe it's you, maybe it's not. Bonus, if it's not, then you get somebody else to cook your meal. But cook extra. Even if you take the extra and take it off to the side so it doesn't get taken away. You know, cook extra while the stuff is being cooked anyway. Take it away, pull it aside, and there it is for like the whole entire week. So no more excuses around cookouts. You know how to plan. There's nothing wrong with having a little bit of potato salad depending on how you make it. And, you know, make a little extra potatoes. Potatoes are okay. And, you know, what you have to, people are just tend to stay away from, you know, the whole bread, carbs, potatoes, like that whole thing. I get the bread thing. I'm not a big bread person anyway. It takes up too much space and it doesn't taste like anything, and there's sugar in it. No, some breads, not all breads, but like I would rather have, you know, a half of a potato with a little bit of olive oil and some salt, pepper. Like, it's great. So, you know, use that. Don't give up your carbs, you know. So just take advantage of what you're doing. You're spending the time doing it anyway. You're spending the money on the food. So just use it to your advantage. So I hope that helped you guys today. I will be back next week with something new. So, and if you're just coming in now, you guys, like, just watch it all right from the beginning. And, you know, hopefully this will set you guys up for a great summer with your cookouts and no stress. Okay, peace out. Bye.